Hello and welcome to Reginaldesq. I'm Underhook and this is me trying to complete all of the missions, the campaign missions, to get the T28 HTC tank. So I actually didn't have any of the SPG missions, and I jumped in this, my tier 10 British SPG, the Conqueror Gun Carrier, and I completed one mission every game I played, until I got to mission number 15, which is what we're attempting here, and then I hit a bit of a roadblock. To finish mission 15, you have to finish in the top 3 players in your team, which I find it really hard to finish amongst the top players in artillery, because you're not doing your own sort of damage. It's pretty hard to, your own spotting, sorry, it's pretty hard to do. Also, you have to do, finish in the top 3. You also have to, your players have to do 1,500 points worth of damage to tanks that you have stunned. So you've got to finish top 3, do 1,500 points of damage, or have other players do 1,500 points of damage to tanks that you have stunned. And I hadn't even played artillery since the new stun mechanic came in, so I only recently just started playing it again to try and do these missions. Now, to get it with honours, you need to also do 1,500 hit points of damage yourself, and of course win the game. So that's what we're attempting to do. Now we've got this T124 Tier 10 American Tank Destroyer, and we land next to it. 368 damage isn't bad. He's stunned, and he just got damage for 265, so that's good. That means we're getting some stun damage points there. I would really like to get rid of this scout tank. Yeah, he's spotting my guy who's spotting for me, so we don't want that IS-3 to die because he's giving us lots of spotting. So I want to get rid of this AMX so it doesn't end up getting him killed. I've got a feeling this guy's going to come back to this position behind the rock, so I'm not sure. No, we'll go back. I'm loaded again now. Oh, yes. Oh, if I hadn't hit where I aimed it, he'd be dead. Anyway, we did a bit of damage to him, and the other artillery hit him while I had him stunned, so I think that would count onto my stun points. Now, this thing takes a long time to reload. Its rate of fire is 1.3 rounds per minute, so it's a long reload, but with my vents and my crew skills and everything, I've got it down. I've got it to 1.55 rounds per minute, so it's a fair bit quicker. The aim time in standard is 6.1. With my skills, I've got it to 5.2, so not too bad. Should we go for this T10 here? Yep, I've just let it go there because he can't go any further than that rock behind him. And it was pretty close, that one, and he's stunned, and he gets hit again just by the other artillery just after we hit him, so pretty sure we get stun damage points there yet again. Now, I use only standard ammunition, as you know, in all my tanks, and so there's no exception with the artillery. With the difference is, so these rounds have a splash radius. Now, normally it's 12.8 meters on the Conqueror Gun Carrier, which is a pretty big splash radius anyway. And the Conqueror Gun Carrier has a pretty good high arc. It's a pretty good artillery for Tier 10. And yeah, it has 12.8 meters. The only difference between the standard ammunition and the gold ammunition, or premium ammunition, is the premium ammunition has an extra splash radius. It goes to 14.2 meters. So 1.4 meters bigger splash radius. That's the only difference. Otherwise, it's the same pen. I think it's 59 millimeters a pen, and the same damage. It's an average damage of, I missed that shot badly, didn't I? Average damage of 1150 or something like that. It can do up to 1500 damage though, if it fully penetrates. I think it's somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 or something like that. I think it can do. So I would like to hit this IS-7. It's a pretty tough tank, so if we can get its hit points down. Just waiting to reload. Somebody had a shot at it there and missed pretty badly. Hit the rocks. Just waiting for reload. And here we go. And we do the same thing. That was a really bad miss. Okay. So yeah, it's an average damage of 1200 it says here, with a penetration of 59. So if it penetrates, it's it can one-shot tanks, small lower tier tanks. Alright, let's see now. It is more fun to play Artie now. I think it's stomachache with the Artie being more accurate. I'm aiming sort of wider from the rocks this time because I don't want to risk hitting the rocks again. I at least want to get some splash. Oh, somebody else just hit him. And we hit him there. Direct hit. Don't know how much damage we did yet, but that was a direct hit. Oh, we've been hit. GW Tiger on the opposition team just did 419 damage to us. Nearly killed us. We have 111 hit points left. Oh, I got counter batteried. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a time a while back where they removed counter battery from the game, so you couldn't see where the shots were coming from anymore, but they've put it back in recently. I think, anyway. Pretty sure they took it out for a while. I'm a really slow typist, but I've just typed into the other guys to watch out for being counter batteried because the guy is looking to counter battery us. I'm going to move like behind this rock here now, so it's harder for that guy to hit me. I'm just going to park here, and hopefully he won't be able to hit me again. We've got a Lorraine there. Now, if we could hit the Lorraine, it would explode because it's got very little armour, but looks like he's going to get killed anyway, so I might go for this T-44. Ooh, our tank got killed by the Lorraine. I'm going to aim on this T-44, reason being he can't back up any further because there's rocks behind him. I'll let the shell go and hopefully we might get some splash damage. I forgot I did that. Now, in case you're wondering, yes, we did just one shot that T-44, so obviously we fully penetrated. That tank had 1,300 hit points, so we just took the whole 1,300 hit points there with one shot. Now the GW Tiger has been spotted. He's on the run. I know what he's doing. He's trying to hide behind the mountain because he knows Artie's going for him. The other Artie's already hit him. Now this thing can get pretty close to rocks. It's a really high arc, so I'm just going to let it go here and hope we splash him. And we do. That's payback for you. So that's where the gold ammunition comes in handy. Shots like that, we just want to get the splash damage on them. It is much better. And obviously, this is one of those tanks where you definitely will do more damage if you use gold ammunition. Because it's not a matter of penetration. It's actually basically bigger range of your bigger splash. So you're more likely to hit tanks with near misses and stuff. That guy's gone. What have we got left? They've only got... Oh, I hate it when it does this. There you go. Now we've got the tanks. They've got a T-30 left, which is about where I'm aiming. Is somewhere around there. And they've got a WZ, the Chinese tank destroyer, left as well. There's the WZ. So, since he's been spotted, we'll go for him. If we can hit him in the back... Oh, he's nearly dead already. I know where he's going. He's going to hide behind that rock. So let's anticipate. We'll let the shell go. Considering I wasn't fully aimed, that was a really lucky shot. It won't count to any of the stun damage, neither will that T-44 we hit. We won't get any stun damage, which is what we really need. So let's hope we can get some stun damage on this T-30 and get that damage to stunned vehicles up and hopefully get this SPG-15 mission completed. Come on, somebody spot him. The only other worry is if they're all coming in now, I don't want to hit my own vehicles either. Here we are. Here we go. I'm not quite loaded yet. Come on. Alright, we're loaded. We let it go. And he's... Yeah. Oh, 72! We overshot him by a mile, but he just got hit for 518. That will count towards our stun damage because he's still stunned from us. And yeah, I think we got all of that damage. I don't know because someone else stunned him as well. If two people have stunned him, does it still count? I don't know. Alright, so it turned out to be a Class 2 game. I really struggled to try and get mastery in this tank. We hit a lot of tanks and surprise, surprise, we got SPG-15 with honours completed. I guess it was a bit of a giveaway that the video's called SPG-15 with honours, so not really a surprise. Let's have a look at the next screen and we can see that we did 3,144 damage, which is really pretty good. And we finished third. So the two requirements to finish this mission are you've got to finish in the top 3 and you have to have other tanks do 1,500 damage to vehicles that you have stunned. So we finished in top 3, just made it in. Even though we did more damage than anybody else in the whole game, we still only just made it into the top 3. It is pretty hard. And I've done the 1,500 before, but I haven't finished in the top 3 before, so that was good. 10 shots fired, 2 of them were direct hits. That was on the T44, which was 1300 hit points damage. We also did direct hit on the IS-7, which I did look at it straight after the game, and it was about 540 damage or something like that we did to the IS-7, in case you were wondering. All the rest were splash damage, the other 8 shots, and that's why gold ammunition in this tank is so effective, because it gives you another 1.4 meters of splash radius to do damage in, and so you can, and because nearly all of your hits are splash damage, that's why it's such an advantage. But anyway, to get honours, you have to do 1500 damage of your own, and we did 3144, so no problems there. The other thing to get honours is you have to win the game, and of course we won the game. We damaged 8 tanks, destroying 3 of them, and as you can see here, we had to do the 1500 of the stun damage, and we actually ended up with 1760, so we got there. We also made a profit in this tank. Even without this modern Christmas bonus of 20,000, we would have made 6,000, which is really unusual. I nearly always, even if I have good games in this tank, I always lose money. So that was a surprise, actually making some money. Well, anyway, there you go. That was SPG-15. All I've got left now is the medium tank 15 and the light tank 15 missions to do, and I've got the tank. So I came close with the light tank today. I did 3,927 combined spotting and my own damage, and I have to do 4,000. So just missed it. Hopefully I'll get there. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, subscribe to Reginaldesq, and of course, have fun.